All right, what we have here is another bomber day. It's a nice dress you got there.
Ready to dance.
Try to avoid the biggest of the rocks. Swag's cheering them on. What you doing?
Breaking stuff.
Yeah, I loaned Swag my bike for the day. Stinky. And I love this thing, by the way, which he just broke. And the zipper came undone, so it's gonna be flopping around all day, so we gotta take everything out. So what were you gonna put in here? Water bottle, first aid kit.
Recovery
strap.
strap.
I got a few things, the recovery strap, the flares, which I think are good to have. And then this jacket can't go in there. So you're down some storage, so we're just gonna stuff it all in my backpack and get going. In a genius turn of events, it was figured out we could just close.
Should have been a doctor.
Jesus, you're loud. We step back a bit. That'll work.
Fixed.
Okay, let's go play. Well, it's the beginning of the day, and as you might have noticed, I'm going down. I got a message from Andrew over the radio to turn around. We've had a mechanical major. He's on the CMX right now. I wonder what it could be. Everything's been perfect on that bike so far this year. Ah, dear.
Just popped the motor.
Really?
Well, the drain plug's gone. And I know I torqued it. I checked it twice. And it's gone. So, I don't know what happened, but riding along and the bike just screeched, came to a stop, so it seized.
Holy crap. Well, we haven't towed a Snowbike in a few years. So we're gonna go off the bumper. And then Andrew has one of our sewn loops wrapped around his foot peg. It should be able to release when he takes his foot off. It still might get bound up, but it's better than being tied together. Another good place to put it is up here around the frame. It's a little bit tough to get in there. Worst place is on the fork, so that's no fun. Well, let's tow a Snowbike. Nice and easy, eh?
We haven't had to tow a Snowbike in a while, and off the foot peg is pretty nice. I don't feel bound to Scott. In the past, we've gone to the frame, and that feels a little dicey. Off the forks, super sketchy.
Bunga bunga.
Hi guys, Andrew here from Vernon Snowmax. I squeaked the motor in Marvin earlier today. I'm going to do a bit of prep work tonight, and Scott's going to run the bike down to Robert Trace at Moto Motion in Penticton for a rebuild. Okay guys, we're down a rider. We had a major malfunction with Scotty's bike on Wednesday, and right now we've got Lokita with the mountaintop and Bunsen on the timber sled, and we're gonna go play. And look at this, this is the trail today. We normally don't point this out, but when that's the trail on the way up, you know how your day's gonna be. It's gonna be fantastic. Let's go. What a beautiful reset. Boom! And another one. Boom! Woo! And another one. Boom! Whoa! That was a big one. Come on. We're still on the trail. Look at this guy carving it up for the camera. Woo! I think he's having fun. I think he likes it. Yeah, he does. Year one, and he is doing a bang up job. Look at this guy. More, more, more. Fantastic. One thing that's pretty cool about this mountaintop is, if you look, there's no chain slider anywhere, meaning these chains are traveling in a straight path without any need for deflection to go in a different direction. And I have to say, I think that has a lot to do with the spool up on this kit. It is super fast, and it's because it's not dragging over extra stuff. It's all just there, hanging the way it's supposed to hang. Pretty sweet. Oh my goodness! Nice. Let's go chase that orange suit. So guys, let me show you what happened on the KTM and why Scotty's not out here today with us. On Wednesday, we are heading up the trail. So that is for a filter, and that is your drain plug with a magnet on the end of it. And behind that is a crush washer. I dumped the oil. I put that back in. I am certain the crush washer was there. I know I torqued it to spec, and I don't know what happened, if there was some schmutz behind it or what, but that backed out on the trail, barfed all the oil, and the engine went, ah! And then stopped. Major bummer, squeaked motor. The sun, it's so bright, my eyes, I can't see. I do have to give a quick appreciation moment to Upshift, these guys. So this is an online magazine, pretty cool. They also have some great products, and this one is a leash for my GoPro. And I used to have a homemade leash that was kind of junky and clunky, and this thing is super sweet. Nice work, Upshift. The kid's got moves! Look at this snow. Beautiful. Diamonds, baby! Woo! What you doing? Oh, you're doing some vlogging. That's exciting. Let you warm up because you're a little chilly. Oh, you got souvenirs to take home to your kid. Very nice. It smells nice right around here. It's really go anywhere snow, but there's a really nice layer on top, which is pretty sweet. And we're getting to take Bundus into some zones he hasn't seen before. Oh, taking face shots like a stud, bud. Look at this, guys. Oh, we're dragging bars, come on.
With this stock seat, I got appreciation for these EWT pants. Leather, foam, ass is not feeling it.
Nice. More shenanigans coming right up. Oh, and it's so plush. Like when you do bounce off something like this, oh yeah, there's no shock to the spine when you land. It's very nice. forget that I am inches from the snow. I am dragging bars in the snow now. Ha ha ha. There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah. Woo, woo, woo. I'm so happy with myself right now. Where is he? Look at that guy. He's having fun.
Yeah.
What an amazing day. I just can't stop saying it, but it's so rare. We usually have great snow like this, but it's socked in and foggy. Or we have super sunny skies and no fresh snow. So to get this combo, it's kind of like Christmas and Thanksgiving wrapped in a bit of Easter. I will point this out quickly. Let me grab my camera. So one cool thing about Mountaintop is, take this guy out, they have a stepped skeg. So this helps on the trail, not so much bite, and then a deeper skeg for when you get into the deep snow. And it seems to be working quite well. All he's got to do is makeup, folks.
Well, I had some dots.
Ah.
You can't have dots.
Can't have dots. Hey guys, so I made a couple of quick changes to the bike. I'll walk you through them. I took the Mojaves off. I used to have saddlebags on here. A little bit binding if you have to get a foot off the pegs. And I also threw my Pelican case on, so I've got my tools, water, spare gloves in there. And up front, I also threw on a number plate bag. I've got toque, snacks, jumper cables, micro start, that kind of jazz. And a first aid kit, because you never know. Eating all the snow. Feel like a cookie monster. This thing on. Oh, almost out of it. This is stretchy. Ooh, upshift leech is stretchy. I like that. I can do this. Upshift, you keep impressing me. I love your products. Okay, guys and girls, well, that's a wrap on today. We're coming right back out here tomorrow, and we've left some special little hidey holes to go and smash on your behalf.
What do we have here? Oh, it's a hurting Snowbike. Take it in, we're gonna pull out the motor and get the process started. Okay, what just happened a moment ago?
Well, I pulled the rag that was where the drain plug should be, and this is what came out.
Uh-oh, that's not
That
oil.
does not look like oil at all.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so we have water in the crankcase. Couple different possibilities. Check back with us in a few minutes when we have the engine on the bench, and we'll let you know which one it was. Motor is now free in the case. So it's just sitting in the frame. Now is the fun part.
What do you see, Robert?
Well, just right now what I'm looking at is the roller on this cam and the surface of the cam lobes. Because the bike was ran without oil, I don't know what went tight yet, but I would say there was enough oil statically up here that the top end survived, or that like the head and the valve survived. So further, once I have it apart, I'm going to be doing checks on things like the installed valve height, so the overall length. I might pop the valves out because they're easy, and just check the surface of them, make sure everything is it's not concave, because they can get concaved when they get overheated. And that's about it for now. But I think I'm really hoping our problem is going to be in this area. This is the cylinder. So you've got your head, your cylinder, and your base. If it's in this cylinder, that's good, because we can just replace parts and away we go. If it's in the bottom end, that means I have to split the cases, which is a little bit more involved. So here is about 4 hours, here is about 8 hours, 10 hours. So on top of the 4. So we'll see what we have going on here in a minute. So these rockers, this is the intake rocker. They have a coating on them that is basically like a DLC or a hard chrome that's black, and I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, but there is just a slight removal of the material on the valve face. But the rocker for the camshaft, so this rides on the cam, these ride on the valve. Everything is in very, very good shape that way, so even though the motor's squeak, it's not that bad. What does concern me about this rocker is I've got some material transfer here and here, so that actually comes from the rocker arm internal bore. So
what you're saying is the coating isn't wearing off, it's wearing on.
Well, some of the metal from here has transferred itself onto here. So what happens is these, it's microns thick, but this shaft should never actually touch this when the bike is running. What it is it floats on a high pressure cushion of oil. And what happens when you get stuff like this, a couple things can cause it. Revving your engine when it's cold, putting it under load when it's cold so the oil hasn't had a chance to build up in there, or in this case, which is more likely, is no oil at all.
When you let out all the oil in the trail.
Yes, yeah, you're not supposed to let the smoke out of the inside of the motor. So this is not enough to cause a failure, though. This is the difference between 1 and 2 horsepower on the dyno. It's not catastrophic whatsoever. So we're going to keep on digging.
What do you see in there?
Well, this is the ignition system, and you talk about guys adding flywheel weight or taking off flywheel weight, like, you know, if you watch Colton Udall at Champion Adventures, anything like that, they talk about the different flywheel weights. So this is the flywheel itself. This will be your stator. So this is for the charging system. These high and low points, they're for your ignition system. So if you look in here, this is your charging system, this is your ignition system. So it's both systems combined into one thing. So what I need to do is I need to get this cam chain off. So to get this cam chain off, I got to get that bolt out. To get that bolt out, I have to get this off. To get this off, I have to take this off. So that's the way motors are built these days. This will tell me a lot as well, is the spark plug. They tend to be a magnet for crap, and it actually looks very, very good. There's nothing wrong with that.
So what are you going to do here?
I'm going to try turning the motor over. Uh-oh. It did go free. She was stuck, but
it might not be that bad.
No, we're up against something. We have something that came apart.
That's it for today. We've done everything we can. We need a special tool to get into the engine, so that's it for today. We will keep you posted.
Okay guys, so Shane is gonna rock the mountaintop today. We got Justin out with us on a CMX 129, and I am gonna put a solid beating on this Timber Sled Aero 3 and give you guys some thoughts on that. So far, so good. Let's get at it. Front shock we've got set to 3, which is as stiff as it gets. The rear shock I've got set to 1, which is as soft as it gets. So this thing wants to wheelie more now, and it's becoming a lot more playful bike, which is lots of fun. He took too much. And it jumps pretty nice too. I do feel like there's a lot more hanging out the back end of this thing compared to the CMX for sure, and even the mountaintop. Look at this view. We're gonna go down and play all in there and all the way up along there and see our radio tower. That's our target. But all this needs a solid beating first. And we are just the men for the job, baby!
Yeah, buddy!
Woo! Stands are right up!
Oh, yeah!
These are our tracks from yesterday. Nobody else has been here.
I just laid down the most epic turn I've ever had on any vehicle in my life.
Air pump.
Oh man, like side hill, drifting, and did like, I don't know, almost a 360. Oh,
fantastic.
never forget that moment, that's for sure.
Uh-huh. Thoroughly pleased with this bit. This is amazing, guys. Look at this place. Woo! Justin's throwing some donuts. So there are my 2 little landing zones for my baby jumps. Justin's gonna come and make me feel like a little girl. Oh, I got a beat both times. It's just a day of laughing and smiling. I don't know. Wipe. I don't know, guys. It's all good. All these kits are amazing. We are splitting hairs at this point. What a crazy day. Fantastic.